You're addicted to something you don't even realize. Not sugar. Not dopamine. But control. You check your phone 100 times a day, not to feel connected, but to feel certain. To know what's happening. To predict. To feel safe. But here's the twist. The more you try to control everything, the more anxious you become. Because control is an illusion. And chasing it is the fastest way to lose your peace. Control used to be survival thousands of years ago. Control meant survival. If you couldn't predict the weather, the hunt, or your enemies, you died. So our brains evolved to crave certainty like oxygen. But in today's world, we're not facing tigers or famine. We're facing something worse. A world that pretends to give us control, while feeding us chaos. You track your steps. You schedule every hour. You optimize every habit. You try to control your future, your relationships, your brand, your worth. But life keeps throwing curveballs. And the tighter you grip, the faster it all slips away. The myth of the controlled life, modern life sells us a dream. That if you work hard enough, plan well enough, grind consistently enough, you can control your entire existence. Where you live. How you feel. What happens next. But reality doesn't work like that. You can't control how people treat you. You can't control the market. You can't control your childhood, your pain, your random Tuesday breakdowns. The more you try to control every variable, the more life reminds you, you're not in charge. And that's not a flaw. That's the truth. Why you fear letting go of control feels like death to your ego. It means stepping into the unknown. And your brain hates the unknown. That's why you stay in bad relationships. Why you stay in jobs you hate. Why you delay your dreams, because at least you know how this feels. Certainty, even painful certainty, feels safer than uncertainty. But that safety is a trap. And you don't escape it by planning more. You escape it by surrendering. Control feels safe, but it's a prison. Control gives the illusion of safety, but it slowly kills your spontaneity, your creativity, your peace. You stop trusting people. You overanalyze every emotion. You obsess over outcomes instead of being present. You become so afraid of what might happen that you never enjoy what's already happening. The obsession with control robs you of the only thing you ever actually had, your attention. The algorithm of certainty, even your tech, is built to feed this addiction. Your feed shows you what you want to see, not what's true. Your GPS tells you the fastest route, not the most beautiful. Your notifications drip feed you predictability, not meaning. The algorithm is your new fortune teller. And it keeps you addicted to knowns. But when life becomes too predictable, your soul starts to die. Because growth doesn't come from control. It comes from chaos. From randomness. From the moments you didn't see coming. Why you can't predict fulfillment. Here's the paradox. The more you try to engineer the perfect life, the less fulfilled you feel. Because you can't predict joy. You can't schedule awe. You can't plan for love. You can only be open to them. Fulfillment is never found in certainty. It's found in your response to uncertainty. The surprise smile from a stranger. The trip you didn't plan. The person you almost didn't meet. The failure that led you to purpose. You're so busy avoiding risk that you're missing the moments that make you feel alive. Control versus responsibility. Letting go of control doesn't mean giving up. It means shifting from control to responsibility. You can't control what life throws at you, but you can control how you respond. Responsibility says, I can't control the storm, but I can build the boat. You stop needing certainty and start building confidence. Not in your plans, but in yourself. That's what real power feels like. How control kills creativity. Control also kills your creative spirit. When you obsess over the outcome, you forget why you started. You stop experimenting. You fear failure. You copy what works instead of discovering what's true. But creativity is born in uncertainty. In the blank canvas. In the what if, in the mess. If you want to be creative again, you have to be brave enough to not know where it's going. That's where the magic lives. The peace of not knowing. Real peace doesn't come from having everything figured out. It comes from knowing you'll be okay, even if you don't. It's not found in perfect schedules, or 5-year plans, or emotional control. It's found in presence. In breathing through chaos. In trusting that uncertainty is not your enemy, it's your invitation. An invitation to live, not just manage. Let life surprise you. The best moments in your life. You didn't plan them. You didn't control them. You allowed them. You showed up. You risked something. Let life surprise you again. Loosen your grip. Step into the unknown. Because the life you're trying to control is way smaller than the life that's waiting for you, if you just let go. Closing, the beautiful unknown. You don't need more control. You need more courage. Courage to feel uncertain. To risk. To be wrong. To try anyway. Certainty is comforting, but it's also limiting. Let go. Lean in. Let life get messy. Because the most alive version of you isn't hiding behind control. They're out there, dancing in the unknown.